So, here's grinding progress. Yukari 65, Aiga's 65, Mitsuru 65, Junpei 65, Akihiko 65, and Ken and Koromaru are both lower level than that. But I want to save grinding them for later. Reason being is that Gary Stu gets tired in a couple more battles. I thought it would be best to reload this save because I do not want to be tired for the next boss fight. So yeah, speaking of the next boss fight, I feel like a bit of an idiot because I just thought of something that would make it a lot easier. If I had grinded Thor to the heart item while I was grinding then, I had plenty of opportunities to do so, I could have got a second lightning gloves, given those to Aegis, and had two people with no weaknesses. Unfortunately, that's, yeah, not going to happen now. So, we're in for a very, very big problem. Now, Gary Stu is now level 74, which is actually quite decently high, which means we have a few fusions we can do, but I suddenly remembered the level 50... Well, wait a minute, I should probably register some personas. I suddenly remembered the level 73 persona that I wanted. That's Masakado. There's a very specific reason why I want Masakado, and here I need to register everybody except for Abaddon. Also, Norn leveled up to 68, but one more level until Absorber Lek, unfortunately. So, I'm going to have to register all of you, and, yeah, this might take a little bit. Odin leveled up a couple of times. For some reason, he didn't gain magic, though. Yolunga, and now we don't register Abaddon. So, like I said, there are a few fusions we can do, but I do really want to make Masakado. For that, I'm going to have to clear at least 4 spaces in our fusion slots. So, let's see. Thor plus Loki plus somebody is going to make, yeah, so I can make Tower out of this, but I need to have a much lower level Tower. I need Bishamonten, who I believe I don't have. I'll have to check. But there are a few combinations that I can use here to make... Well, I don't want to Abaddon anyway. I could make Michael... Baalzebul. By the way, yeah, that's showing up now, but not high enough level. Really, the main things I can get at this point are Michael and Mother Harlot, who I actually can make now. I do really like Gabrielle, though. Gabrielle served me really well so far, so I kind of don't want to get rid of her. Don't really care who else I get rid of, due to the fact that I can just buy them back easily. Yeah. If anything, I kind of want to get Mother Harlot and then just immediately use her as fusion fodder. So let's go with this. Time to summon a fairly interesting persona. Mother Harlot has their roots in the Bible as the Whore of Babylon, I believe. But some people think they're a metaphor for the Roman Empire, and the heads on their beasts represent the hills of Rome. Anyway. Mudor boost. Do you have any Mudor skills at all? Sexy dance. And then ailment boost. Well, we aren't maxed out on Emperor, so it's not like I could really expect much more, but... Yeah, I get the feeling this Mother Harlot is just going to be complete fusion fodder at this point. And at the moment, she can't really make anything too decent. I'm kind of disappointed. I'll have to use her in a triangle spread. So, I'd like her. I'd also like Michael, because we might as well. Basically, I just want to get some level 70 plus personas, just because that'll help fuse some more level 70 plus personas later. But at the moment, it seems like the vast majority of the personas that we can only do via triangle spreads. Oh, there's Skadi, but way off. Yeah, Skadi is the only one who learns the ultimate ice skill in the game. But, like I said, way off. Whole bunch of Thors. Doesn't look like anything particularly good is coming from this. Really? Come on, Mother Harlot, you can make something. Wow, really? Okay then, I'm gonna have to try other avenues. Well, that's one way to make Michael, but it's gonna be very expensive. There's also Saturnus, but we're a bit off that. I wonder if there's a better way to make Michael. Absorb Wind, Muda Boost, and Evil Touch, and Marmudo, that's kind of ironic to get on you, but Summoner Calm is not bad. Absorb Wind is pretty great too, actually. Is there any better way to make Michael, though? Okay, there's Needhog. Needhog is actually useful for a few things. That also requires Thanatos and Loki, who I might actually require back soon to make Bishamonten. I'm using Eagle's Index to try and find a good way to fuse Bishamonten. I wish there was a feature of Eagle's Index that let you search by, like, search for what the cheapest in terms of compendium cost way to make a persona is. Well, you're getting die for me at least. Now, you won't be getting any experience because you're an Aeon persona, but I think with you I can actually fuse some pretty decent things. Should I go for that or should I go for Michael? There's Vishnu, but we're off of that. See what I said when I mean we need to be at the late 70s in order to get this? The more decent personas, I mean. So, yeah, Vishnu is pretty great, and they have a pretty good weapon fusion as well, but we can't really get them now. In some ways, I think I'd rather have Michael now, actually. Then at least Michael will get an experience boost out of this. Oh, joy! Learning Repel Light on something that already does that. Yeah. Reminds me of the time that I got Resist Light on a skill change on Raphael, who already absorbs, well, repels it. It'd be kind of cool if you could absorb light, but no. You know what? Bowmaster plus One-Handed Swordmaster is kind of fun. Actually, One-Handed Swordmaster is somewhat appropriate for Michael. Actually, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to weapon fuse Michael now. Michael's weapon fusion is not the best sword in the game, but it's the second best sword in the game. I will also be needing Michael much, much later, so I'm glad that I got him out of the way now. So let's get Mabufudine, and let's Repel Dark. That's not bad. I don't need Ghastly Wail at all. Oh, you might have noticed, that next skill there, Heaven's Blade, that's actually Michael exclusive. So, would be cool to be able to show that off. We can't really check the description of it now, but yes, that is actually Michael's signature move. Not really that much we can fuse out of you, though. That's just making Baal Zabul again. Okay. Now I just gotta check something. Loki and... So Loki Seth plus a lower leveled Chariot Arcana is gonna probably get me Bishamotan, who's level 60, but... What was the combination that I found that I thought was quite a good one? Loki, Thor, and Pazuzu. Okay, yeah, all I need to do there is just buy Pazuzu out of the compendium, who I'm sure I have. Do I have Pazuzu? I hope I have Pazuzu. That's a pretty funny persona name to be saying repeatedly. But let's register Michael, and let us check. Do I request the compendium? I might actually not have you. I do not have Pazuzu. Dang it. Will Succubus do? Let me just check. I mean, I've pretty much got money to burn at this point. I might as well try Succubus. Don't know if this is going to work or not. But I hope it does. Please work. Loki. Thor. Cert? Really? Huh. That's annoying. Well, Cert, Barong, and Alice is totally doable for me, so I guess I'll go with that. Probably not the most efficient, but hey, I've got a ton of money at this point. I'll need you, I'll need Barong, who is an Emperor, and then I will just fuse the Thor and Loki. Okay, that'll get me certs. I totally don't care about the skills on this cert. You don't even have a heart item, so I care about you even less. And a whole bunch of level ups that I don't care about at all. Null Light isn't bad, though. I said that's not bad. I'm not going to get rid of it. Okay, now please tell me this is going to work. Cert, Barong, Alice, there we are. You are Bishamonten. I can probably get better skills onto you. Null Light at the very least. Dire for me is pretty good too. I'm remaining silent for very specific reasons. Thank you! Okay, I was about to say, I fused so much I'm worried about an accident. But if I'd said that, I probably would have got an accident, so good thing I didn't. Well, they said that the earliest of the 4 Heavenly Kings looked like Ganondorf. Now we've got one that has a big trident, just like his. Arrow Rain's not bad. Myriad Arrows is even better. That's kind of funny, I have Fire Boost and Fire Amp on something that actually does have fire. That's actually not bad. Don't... Actually, wait, why do I need Arrow Rain when I have Myriad Arrows? The skill set is actually not terrible. So with that... Let me just check. Okay, I probably want to get rid of Mother Harlot somewhere. I don't really foresee myself needing her very much. Michael might not be a bad persona to keep on me, though. Although it's quite a while until I get Heaven's Blade. I could make Needhog, but I'd prefer to use Bishamoten for something else. That something else is going to be coming up very soon. Oh yeah, I did say I'd be using Michael with a weapon fusion. Should tide me over until I get the even better sword. So, gonna go not to accept requests, I'm gonna go into the compendium, and then I'm going to go ahead and get all of the other 4 Heavenly Kings. Most of them were in Chariot. They're generally either Chariot or Tower, so... Okay, I'm gonna need Kormokuten, you're one of them. I'm gonna need Zorchoten. Oh, one of them was Strength, wasn't he? Yeah, I'm sure one of them was Strength. Yeah, there we go, Jikokuten. And I'm hoping to get Revolution, not Rebellion. It's even better. I'm hoping to get Revolution on this new persona, which actually will be very appropriate. But first, I'm gonna leave the Velvet Room and save, because I've tempted fate a lot here, and I'm not 100% sure if special fusions can be accidents, like the ones that are just specific recipe fusions. I have been told they can be, though, so I am worried. With saving out of the way, it is time to fuse ourselves a true samurai. Maybe they can help us against the, yes, the third of the Terrible Trio of Tartarus. So I should have all 4 of them. Yes, I do. Okay, then, so go into the cross spread. And you can only do this fusion if you've completed all of Elizabeth's fusion requests and got the Masakados item. So, level 73 tower, Masakado. There he is in all his glory. While Myriad Arrows is very, very good, I would even more prefer to have Vorpal Blade, but I don't think that's a possibility. I would really like Revolution. So let's see if I can get Revolution. There we go, Revolution, Auto Tsukikaja, not bad. The other 2 are pretty pathetic, but I can replace them with other stuff. And so, it is time So if these are all the Elite Four, basically, does that make Masakado the champion? So the hero arrives to deliver a samurai sushi slice to our enemies. He does have a hard item though, and it's a bit annoying that I didn't get it, but in all honesty, it's actually outclassed by a different hard item, so really it's not all that useful. Oh, okay, we're only one level off that, so in fact I might want to... Ironically, these are two personas that I want to get rid of in weapon fusions, and they're making Ananta. Now, Ananta is a very interesting persona. Also, inheriting Rebel Dark will be pretty cool. Was looking at Revolution there. Rebel Dark! No, Repel Dark would be cool, but Ananta's main skill set might not look that amazing. Ananta is mostly useful for the fusion spell that he can do, which is one of the best fusion spells in the game. So, and it's also going to be necessary for an Elizabeth request, so I'm going to need to do it anyway. So, what I'm going to do here is, I'm actually going to go out of here, and then I'm going to... It's weird, I don't want to have to dismiss Mother Harlot, I'd rather use her in a fusion, but I can't find any good fusions that she can really do. It's all just personas that I already have, so... I'm probably going to just end up dismissing her, which is kind of weird, but... Oh well, actually I should probably register Masakado as well. Can't believe I haven't done that yet. So I will dismiss that, and then I'll go ahead and buy back a whole ton of other personas, because I just lost a lot of them. Let's see, am I missing anyone? I should have pretty much everyone I need back now. One slot to spare too, which probably means that I am missing someone, okay. Oh, I'm missing Norn. How could I forget that amazing wind user? Yeah, let's get Norn back. Norn served me very well lately, and I keep accidentally pressing accept request. So let's go to Fortune, 78%, not quite over 80% just yet, but almost there. Yeah, let's get you back. We're still pretty much set in terms of money. I should mention, I did find a second platinum coin while I was grinding. You need 3 for the request though, so that's not quite done. But it's almost time. Oh boy, this is going to be painful. So, I want Yukari here, because she's one of our few party members with no weaknesses at this point in the game. And as for everyone else, this is not good. This thing uses every element, including light and dark, and also almighty. Anyone is at risk of being hit with a weakness, and if they are, it will capitalize on it. No matter who I bring, I'm gonna be taking a bit of a risk here. But I want to see if I can bring Akihiko for the debuffs, Yukari for the no weakness and the healing, and I might bring Aegis for the buffs and physical attacks. Now this boss does heavily resist physical attacks, but I might want to try the Revolution strategy. There is another strategy that you can try as well, but I've heard it causes the boss to go berserk and spam almighty attacks. But I am obviously going to very much save here. In fact, before I do this, I'm going to take the Tome of the Void off Aegis, because status attacks are no threat in this fight. We are not going to have to deal with any of them, so it is pointless to keep that equipped. I got 3 of them already, okay then. I probably don't need a 4th, but I might as well grab one. I mean, they sell for good money anyway. Not the Berserker Seal. Yeah, the Space Badge is probably a good idea for you. I do like that healing. Helps fuel our physical attacks. So anyway. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. It is time to come face to face with the third and last of the Terrible Trio of Tartarus. Another boss that gives a lot of players problems. To give you an idea, this boss is so infamous that it showed up as an endgame mini-boss in Persona 4 with a skill set that was barely altered from its appearance here. This is... if we wait for a bit... Actually, I should probably start off by equipping a Persona with an auto mask skill. I believe I've got Thor for that, and I also have... let's see, I think you have... No, you don't. You don't have auto Maraku, but Sibeli does. Let's go for the auto Maraku. Personas with no weaknesses are imperative to keep equipped on the protagonist in this fight. You do not want to give this thing opportunities for one-mores. Oh boy, I'm finally doing this, it's time. Well, it probably can't be as scary as those little 88 enemies in Tartarus.
This shadow is a formidable foe. Its arcana is justice.
Well, let's give it justice. This is the infamous world balance.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Sibeli is up. Okay, then. Okay, I've got to make sure that Akihiko is on heal support because I want him debuffing. Aigis, you need to be on that too because I want you buffing. And Yukari, I might want to leave you for the time being. It's imperative that we stay healed. I'm saying imperative a lot, but it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I wonder if I can mind charge here. Although what I really want to do is, you know what? I want to try something. I'm going to try a mind charge first. So let's see what its first move is. Well, it's going for Almighty right off the bat. The World Balance knows every single high-tier elemental spell. It also has Megadola and Megadola on. Its main strategy is to hit your party members' weaknesses and then use Megadola on with its one more. And it's very difficult to run or hide from weaknesses. It will also try and hit your weaknesses to light and dark because it has those elements too. If you thought you could try any funny business by using a magic mirror, if you attempt to use Makarakan or a magic mirror against this boss, it will spam Megadola on for the rest of the fight. Yeah. Atlas really went all out with their sadism when they designed this boss. Now, there are a few strategies that I've seen discussed here. One of them is Thunder Rain. Using Thunder Rain to get it shot, and then hitting it for a critical and getting a, and either getting a one more or getting an all-out attack. From what I've heard, apparently that causes it to start spamming Megadola on. I'm not totally sure if that's true or not though, but I don't want to find out the hard way. For now, let's see. Okay, for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try that, just because I want to see how much a Mind Charge Thunder Rain actually does. It is going second though, so I won't even be able to get a hit in. You know what? Probably best use Panta Ray, but in fact I'm out of time for that. Already changed personas this turn. 900 damage, and that still barely made a dent. Okay, there's Mazio guy. Well, good thing we equipped the right persona for the job there. Absorbing that, and also two of our party members are immune. Thankfully, it doesn't get a one more in this game for hitting one of our party members' weaknesses. So, keeping this thing debuffed is going to be very, very, very important. What I want to do next is, I'm going to send out the Samurai, and I'm going to unleash Revolution, which hopefully won't be a big deal since this boss rarely uses physical attacks. Maybe I can get some physical crits in with Aigis. Well, there's another almighty attack. Yukari, you'd better get to healing. Aigis is probably going to go for healing too. No charm in this fight, so Aigis's Dear Rahan is going to be a great asset.
Hang in there.
This is truly an epic battle. This is really one of the, in a way, final exam bosses of this game. It really just hammers in that you have to have learned the game's battle system by now, because this thing is going to abuse it against you. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay, it is debuffed in everything, though. Hyper Slash. Let's go for Myriad Arrows. I've got to trust... Okay, great! That was a critical.
Yes, the enemy's down. Attack again.
I'm a little suspicious of using the all-out attack because that might put it in Megadollar mode. And it is getting its turn next. I'd rather it not have its turn. Okay, how's Masakado weakness-wise? Pretty much no weaknesses, but I do want to switch back to Sibylle and go for the Media Rahan, just in case it starts entering Megadollar mode. I'm playing it safe here, because if I do an all-out attack, sure it will do a lot of damage, but it will get right back up, and I no longer have the Auto Naraku Kaja up.
Enemies return to normal.
So I guess you better use something... Oh, that's reverted, okay. And defense is reverted. Okay, please use... Okay, Mataru Kaja is also going to be decent. Especially since it's attack debuffed. Being defense debuffed. It's attack debuffed as well, but that's not really all that relevant. Oh, this is going to be bad. I guess we'll put the Sukukaja back up next turn.
Couldn't defeat it.
It's only half down. Now, since it's fully debuffed, Akihiko is going to be attacking it now. Oop. Does tend to be a little bit evasive. Oh, you also have Myriad Arrows. Masakado will do more damage with it, though. Oh, I might as well try, though. That was probably not a crit. Oh, it was!
The enemy's off balance. Attack! Here's our chance for an
Get it? Because it's a balance?
If you say
Duh. And I am not going to take any risk at all. I'm Media Rahaning again. I might go for the all-out attack later on in the fight. I am liking Revolution here, though. I'm thinking it's working quite well. Defense is inverted, and it's back up again.
Careful. The enemy's
Preventing it from getting an attack in is probably a better strategy than going straight for the all-out attack. Because I am really paranoid of it entering Megadollar mode. Which apparently it automatically does at the end of the fight anyway. The fight apparently goes in 3 phases. The first is hitting your weaknesses, the second is light and dark spam, and the third is almighty spam. But it can enter the 3rd phase early if you make it angry. Oh, critical hit rate reverted. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait for that to wear off on everyone before I can apply it again. That is definitely very unfortunate. In this case, I'm going to go for a... Let me just check something, actually. Oh, I can't check how buffed everyone is. I don't think we're defense buffed anymore. Are we defense buffed anymore? I forget if Icus did that or not. Like, I want to use a Protection Sutra, but I feel like if I do, I might risk wasting it if we actually are already defense buffed. Now what are you going to do, Mr. Balance? Oh, your evasion rates return, critical rate reverted, and Mahamon! Okay, you're entering this phase.
No.
Oh, of course you got the main healer.
Providing backup.
But I guess has learned Samurai Calm now. Remember I said a long time ago that using Yukari and Aigis in the same party is generally not a good idea. It is now that I'm able to cover Yukari's weakness. I no longer have a shared weakness among them. Okay, right, now it's time for Masakado to return and bring, once again, the glorious revolution. Haven't really used a revolution strategy on a boss lately, but it's gonna work wonders. Well, it's worked wonders in this one already. Okay, what are you gonna do? You also gonna... Okay, Megadollar again. That is painful.
I won't lose.
Somebody had better use healing soon. It is getting quite low. Oh, we're losing our attack buff, though. Oh, there comes the attack buff. Well, wait a minute. Please tell me that it's... well, it... Dang it. Garustu's attack buff is going to wear off next turn, making it kind of useless, but oh well. Would have liked to have been attack buffed. Yep, as I thought. Okay, crit rate is still up. I am currently still mind charged. Power charge Myriad Arrows would do a lot, but I don't want to get too greedy here. Oh, that was not good. Somebody heal, please. Oh, nice dodge.
I won't lose.
Okay, good. You're most likely Deer hunting yourself. Yeah, that's what I expected. We're almost there. I don't want to choke this lady in.
I need your
Masuki
help.
Kaja, please tell me that's going to affect everyone. And okay, good. Yeah, seems like everyone needed that one. Okay, Dear Rahan is great too. Just note how much damage the thing is doing to us, and we are defense buffed and its attack debuffed. Yeah, that is pretty terrifying. Actually, now I should probably use a Protection Sutra again, but... Am I still Mind Charged? I might still be Mind Charged. I am still Revolution, but... It's going next, and if I don't knock it down, it's probably going to punish me very badly. So, can Michael do anything here? You have Nadir Rahan. Oh, you are weak to Dark. No, that's a bad idea. Best to stick with Sibylle. This is a true test of our entire set of personas here. I do like this fight, though. Like, it's tough, but it is a very fun and strategic fight. Uh-oh, what are you gonna do? Okay, Mamuda won. Thank goodness I didn't switch to Michael. Like I said, it's a true test of our personas. And Yukari's down again! Thankfully, you're probably gonna... Thank you.
Providing backup.
Oh, I love Samarakam. And thankfully, unlike Dear Rahan, enemies can't use that with Charm. So... There's no way this can backfire on you. And of course, we've lost the critical rate. I mean, I wonder, am I still Mind Charged? I just realized that, where are you? Yeah, Norn is still weak to electricity, so I probably shouldn't switch to Norn. I don't know if I'm still Mind Charged or not, but I'm gonna go for Pantaray anyway. Wow, this is one of the few bosses that I've actually run the risk of running out of SP on. That was definitely Mind Charged. No question about that, so I definitely was still Mind Charged. Oh boy, okay! This is where, yeah, on the final phase, yeah, this is this thing's main tactic. Please some of those still attack debuffed. Okay, that wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it would be. So yeah, this is the final phase of the fight. It will hit your weaknesses, and it will use Megadolaron. It seems to get a lot smarter about targeting weaknesses in this phase as well, so, okay, defense up is much appreciated, I guess. Oh, I was hoping you'd Dear Rahan Yukari. That was probably the most necessary move at this point. It was still everything debuff, which is good. Oh, I really could use a Nadir Rahan right now. Although at this point, I'm playing very, very conservatively. I should probably try and go for the killing blow here. Actually, I don't think I need to go for Revolution. I think a few more good hits should do it. Or if I'm lucky, one Pantaray. Oh my, are you still alive? Oh, great, that's bad. Yeah, he knows our weaknesses. It really. And is gonna use Paragidyne? Okay then, no Megadolaron. Yes! Okay, that was awesome.
I made up my mind. I won't lose.
Megadolaron gem. Those things are pretty rare. Kind of as a keepsake of that fight with all those Megadolorons that it does. Oh, and Abaddon leveled up again. So one more Tome of the Void. That's probably all the Tomes of the Void that I need. That's enough for a full party. That's all you ever need in this game. So yeah, I can make my entire party immune to Charm. Excellent. Also, those sell for a lot of money. And now we've beaten another boss, and a pretty tough one too. We get another rank up for the Judgment Arcana. And I should probably leave because everyone's going to get tired very, very, very soon. Speaking of tired, I'm recording this much later at night than I normally record. Just happens that I had a lot of time free in the evening. I don't usually like recording in the evening, but I was able to this time, and I actually think this recording turned out rather well. There's a ramp here that's kind of pointless. What do we get? 2 Balms of Life. Yeah. Oh, and another chest. Another precious egg to replace the one that I used earlier. So this is as far as we'll go for now, but I think that was a pretty good fight against the world balance. And like, while I did use some good personas and some good tactics, I didn't trivialize that the way that I did the sleeping table. I felt quite satisfied with how that went, actually. Surely you can tell why this is one of the most infamous boss fights in the game, and why, yeah, they were so sadistic they brought it back in Persona 4, and they barely even changed it. So, with that, gonna go ahead and save. Next time, we will be dabbling in a bit of powerful weapon fusion. So, see you then. I'm feeling masochistic now. I want to show off what happens if you make this thing angry. So, firstly, I want to test if the Thunder Rain thing actually does make it angry. It's going fourth this time, and Aegis is going next. So, if I Thunder Rain it, provided this hits, and then I put Aegis in rush mode... Okay, let's see. Guaranteed knockdown.
Let us strike while the iron's
All out attack.
Can't miss.
This could also be a preview to the Reaper fight. That does quite a lot. Probably should have had Akihiko rush too then. So let's see. Did that make you angry? You just used Megadola.
I won't lose.
Same way you opened the fight last time.
I couldn't defeat it.
Let's try this again.
Let us strike while the
I could
iron's
probably... I don't know, maybe I can actually
Miss.
kill it this way. Yeah, see, this is trivializing it. By the way, this is, yeah, how... And I probably should have put Akihiko on Rush. If I had put Akihiko on Rush, I probably could have finished this thing off now. Yeah, this is why Thunder Rain is broken. Okay, I guess the reason why you're doing that is that I put you in your final phase already.
Aegis is in trouble.
So that's probably why. So I don't want to really go by that because kind of lack of evidence, but I'm guessing the Thunder Rain thing provoking it into spamming Megadola on might be wrong. But what I think I can say on good confidence, I'll put everyone on standby so we don't actually kill this thing, is that this is what I'm going to try. Where are the magic mirrors? There we go. So I'm going to use a magic mirror. For it. Well, there's Megadola on again.
Aegis is unconscious.
If you use Megadola on again, yeah, I'm going to consider this theory confirmed. Yarisu, this is your punishment for cheating on the girls. I am going to sit here and watch you get hit by Megadola on repeatedly.
Be careful.
So, yeah. Don't use magic mirrors on this fight, whatever you do. If you feel confident that you can take Megadolorons, you will need to be spamming Medea Rahan a lot. But as you can see, you can take them if you've got defense buffs and decent healing. Sometimes it might actually be a worthwhile tactic to deliberately provoke it into this, in case you're worried about it hitting weaknesses and getting 1-mores. But in general, you pretty much don't want to have to deal with it spamming Megadolaron constantly, so yeah, probably a good idea to not use magic mirrors.